YouTube's daily at 636, 639 AM or 636 or 639 or 936 or 939 AM or PM. I said that I would come up with a, sorry, just fix that up. I'd come up with a time frame, a set time frame, and then I'd make that my set time frame for each day. Now, I'm not sure whether it's still going to be morning or evening, because at 6:36 this morning, I was going to do a YouTube live, and I thought, I'm not really feeling it. I felt like really, I don't know if you can see with my eyes, you can see they're really tired. Like I've got major bags, and that's that's because I'm actually dealing with a lot of head stuff. So I've got like a lot of headaches and dizziness, and like right now I've got like quite a full-on headache. It's not a migraine, but it's like pressure here, all the way in my skull, all the way over, and my neck. Just don't feel very good, like really tense and really, and as I shared on a previous YouTube, that the blood tests show that's like really, really low in iron. I've got the iron infusion booked in for 2 weeks. I bought the iron yesterday. The doctors inject the iron. And so they gave me a script for this thyroid medication, the iron, and I got that yesterday. So today is my first day of taking the thyroid medication, and she said I'll notice that difference, from that. I've got an underactive thyroid, and so it actually creates quite extreme tiredness, and yeah, so you'll just see a lot of this fatigue. It's there's everything. So, and then I've been putting makeup on in the morning, and wearing lipstick again, and trying to do my hair nice, and trying to get my mojo back. Yeah. But I had a really busy day today. I had quite a few appointments, and got home about 4:30, and I had about a 30-minute. Thought there was a creature crawling on my foot. I thought there was a creature walking on my foot, which I didn't actually want. But it was just this. That was just rolling on my foot, but I thought there was a creature. I remember sitting on this, not here, but I was sitting on the here one day, and this massive big spider, like really big bloody spider, like the size of a small rock, medium-sized rock, jumped on my foot. And I remember, and the weight of the spider made me look at my foot. I did not expect to see a spider that big just on my foot. And I just remember looking at it going, and I realised what had happened was they bury holes in the sand, that's where they live. So you've got to look for if there's any holes in the sand, because they bury little tunnels to keep themselves cool and stuff. And yeah, I must have sat right next to its hole, or maybe I sat on it. I don't know. But anyways, ever since then, I've been a bit mindful of sitting on sand that's not near rocks, or not near logs or stuff like that. Anyways, the reason why we sat here was because I'll just turn this around and show you. Okay, so there's the two dogs over there, Xena and Alvin. Now the reason why, you can see the sun's about to go down. The reason why I sat here, they're crying now. The reason why I sat here was because there was a person down there with some dogs. So we were further up there, and I could see someone running with two or three big dogs. And then my dogs originally, yeah, I know you're cold, come on. Look at them. Look at them in the, come on. They're keen to get going home. We have to backtrack. We have to go up this hill and around. What actually happened was there was a man running with three big dogs, and initially my dogs jumped into the chase. Why wouldn't you? And I had to call them back, and Alvin came back straight away. Xena did not. It took her at least a minute, but anyways, she eventually came back, and wow, it's really rocky. See, this is snake country, guys. I don't really want to be walking through here at dusk. Things like, see things like that's where animals live. And as far as I'm aware, it's dusk time that a lot of animals, predatory animals that come out, the animals with beady eyes that can't see properly in the daylight. So I don't really, not super comfortable walking through the bush at this time of night. Anyways, yeah, we saw that man running with the 3 dogs, so I just stopped where I was and sat there to give him a chance, because my dog leads are in the car. I didn't bring them. And interestingly enough, when we arrived, so I had lots of contact with dogs today, because when we arrived, there was another man here, Liam, with his 3 German Shepherds, and he's been here before, and my dogs know him and his dogs, and I thought that was going to be okay, but Liam was a bit stressed out and freaked out, because he's got a 8-month-old. He's got 3 German Shepherds. One's really old, and then he took on the second one, who was 8 months when I met him. So that one would now be 8, 9, 10, 11 months old, so a bit younger than Alvin. And then he took on a 3rd German Shepherd, and she's now 5 months old. Ouch. Anyways, Diesel, the now 11-month-old German Shepherd, has always had anxiety, but we were trying to deal with it with him and Alvin. And then 2 times ago I saw him. I had Xena as a little one, and he had his new little one, Evie. And it looked like it was going to work out. But then today, Diesel, who's now 11 months old, really went for Alvin, like in a really aggressive way, and it freaked Liam out. Freaked me out too. So he pulls him back and puts him in the... I kept my dogs on lead just to check, how it's going to go. And luckily so. So he put the older dog and the 11-month-old back in his car, in his ute. And then we gave Edie, the little one, and Xena some time. And little Evie was just freaking out with Xena. I kept Alvin on the lead. We let Xena off. We were socialising, so he said to me that he was glad to give him some socialisation. He goes, it's like really, he says, Diesel had anxiety before I got Evie, and now they've got Evie. Diesel's anxiety's actually gotten worse. He goes, oh, he was like whoa. And his older German Shepherd, which was really placid, beautiful, calm down dog, is now also showing signs of aggression. So now he's got 3 dogs that are all really, he says they've become like a pack. And the little one, like Diesel's anxiety, and the little ones set him off. Like just completely disrupted the dynamic in a not a good way. So he's just like, ah! So he's going to take him to the little one to training school, and isn't that rah-rah? So that was sort of okay, that they got that contact time with adults, but with other dogs, I meant to say. But the problem is, it was a bit aggressive initially, and that Diesel was really, obviously Liam put him in the car straight away, like it was, but it was full on. Like I reckon there was about 5 or 6 seconds where both Liam and I were like, oh my goodness me, what is going to happen now? Like I was like, whoa. Like I was really scared for Alvin. And the worst thing is like, look at, I can't, she's moved. The worst thing is, I said, when everything settled down, I said to Liam, well, I'm so sorry, but if Diesel had really gone out of his way to attack Alvin, I still don't know to this day whether Alvin might defend himself. And we, Liam and I both go, well, rightfully so. Like if he's been attacked, rightfully so. But luckily, Liam was able to calm him down enough, get him in the car. I felt really sorry for Diesel. He's got that anxiety. But anyways, with little Evie, she's got it too. And, it took her a while, but he was so good. He persisted. I'm so proud of Liam because he persisted, even though Evie was really full on to Alvin and Xena. Liam persisted to get Evie to calm down around Xena. I had kept Alvin on the lead, of course. Then we let Xena and Evie get to know each other at the same age. And then eventually Evie was licking, because Liam was hugging and patting Xena and patting. He did all the right things. And then eventually Evie licked Xena, which is fantastic. And then, the man's still down there with the other dogs, but my dogs are just there, and he's down further away. I'll show you. So my 2 dogs are in the front, those 2 little blobs, and then the guy, you can't see it, the guy's much further away near the water with his 3 dogs. So, but this is a lot of sand here, so this is okay. Anyways, the issue is that was a bit of socialising. It was a bit full on. My 2 dogs are a little, like, really went down. So I realised they both surrender. They're definitely in situations of where someone's trying to... Evie was the youngest of all, and she was completely dominating. Like Alvin and Zena were both down to Evie, who was 5 months old. So dogs are so interesting, hey? And anyways, beautiful sunset, hey? You probably can't see it. Stunning, hey? Absolutely stunning. Sunset time. I'm not so nervous now that I'm here, because obviously the car is there, as you can see, and the ground is flatter here, so I'm not worried about snaky snakes. I get a bit worried about if we get bitten by a snake, because I don't actually have a snake kit on me. And to tell you the truth, that's me being just a little bit irresponsible, I think, to be walking around along a riverbed, right, in a hot area, a riverbed, because of course everything's going to be near the water, you know what I mean? But I keep putting my faith and trust in God, and I don't want to be naive and stupid about it, but I really believe I'm completely protected. Alvin, Zena. So anyways, I am going to, because we're back here, I've decided that I will, so I did come on today. I did do my, hey, well done. I did actually do what I said I was going to do and get on today, like I said I was going to. I think I repeated myself 3 times then. Now, the reason why I repeated myself was because I was actually thinking about the dogs just then. I wasn't even concentrating on the YouTube. That's what I mean. Like, I did it probably at the wrong time, because I knew it was coming on to dusk and end of day time. And here's, look at Alvin. Woohoo! Look at that sunset. So, secrets being revealed. Oh, she's got grass seeds everywhere. Oh gosh. Secrets, hidden secrets, revealing hidden secrets creates restoration. That's actually or hidden secrets, revealed hidden secrets, restoration, redemption by revealing hidden secrets, or something like that. Like, I'm going to play around with the wording of this, but this is going to be the theme. The theme, peoples. The theme. I've come up with a theme. And I'm going to break it down, and wow. I'm still an amateur. I'm in no way professing that this is a professional YouTube site yet. No way professing that. However, I'm getting some very clear guidance of a direction and a theme so I'm commencing with daily YouTubes again. I've got my YouTube live privileges. I am daily. I will be on YouTube daily. Yet to decide if it's in the morning or afternoon. I've got a feeling morning's going to work better. I think morning's going to work better, actually. I think 6:36 a.m. is what, or 6:39. So I've got the 369 in there. I'm thinking the 6:39 a.m. I actually bit the inside of my lip 2 days ago. It's so sore. Yeah. I was going to show you. Oh, that's right. You couldn't see it because they were in front of me. I was going to show you the. Yeah, I bit the inside of my lip really badly yesterday. And I now got this chunk of skin on in there making it a little bit hard to talk. Because every time I talk, my teeth hit it. It's really annoying. Today, I started my thyroid medication. I've got an underactive thyroid, which has been attacking my immune system, and yeah, it has all sorts of symptoms, including extreme type. Gentle, oi, gentle. I think they're getting tired. I better. Okay, I'll show you. How's this? Alvin, Zena, oi. Hey, you guys. Check this out. They're sort of half playing, it's half biting. Like, whoa, it's full on, isn't it? Dogs are so... Oh, what are you doing? You're being a bit rough. You look like you're fighting, for goodness sakes. That's ridiculous. Ah! Gentle. Okay, see, they weren't really fighting. Just very, 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 very... You're wet. Sit down. Oh. Alvin being all regal. Alvin, say hello. Hello to everyone. Zena Beena. Zena, hello. Say hello to everyone. Yeah. Hello. Hi. Hi. Anyways, hi. Hi. They're going to become the... Alvin looks like he's about ready to pounce on something almost. No. He's actually... I wouldn't be surprised if they start going crazy with... No, they're just smelling. I thought she might start digging. Yep. I had that feeling he was going to do that. Dig. They love digging. Alvin's showing his... Yeah. Oh, roll. Woohoo! Yeah. Look at that. Roll. They love this sand. And it's really cool, hey, because there's not heaps of people that come here with their dogs, but there's enough, and you can tell it's enjoyed by lots of people. Not lots, some, enough, not too many, because those big holes are not just from my dogs. It's the best playground ever for dogs. So best playground ever. It's just everything they need. Woohoo! Alvin, gentle. Anyways, I might sorry, the burp. I'm gonna go home and feed the animals, feed myself, and maybe even have a bath. I don't know. I've got such a sore neck. So, I mean, it sort of makes sense, doesn't it, that I have a bath? Oh, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see the pink. I haven't had a bath in a while, so I think that's what I might do. And then I might, anyway, not a bath, a shower. I've got really good pressure, so I'll pound the, I'll show you Alvin, it's just too cute. It's really interesting how they do that, isn't it? I think Zena's really tired. Yeah, see that? Like a little. I wish I could get them to dig holes where I need them for my plants. But nope, they dig holes where I don't want them. My backyard is full of holes at the moment. Look at that. It's an interesting obsession almost, isn't it? I wonder what the innate reason for the digging is. I really do. I'd both do it. Zena's not doing it right now, but it's because she's tired. Anyways, so tomorrow morning I'm going to go into the name of my theme, and it's going to be the beginning of something a bit more professional. Let's call it the intermediate steps. Let's call it, I'm going out of YouTube preschool into YouTube kindergarten. How does that sound? No pressure, no pressure. I don't want pressure, mate. You know, I'm actually doing everything I can to reduce the pressure in my life. How beautiful is that? I literally am doing everything to reduce pressure, and it's really cool because I've got my doctor, my counsellor, the job provider, friends, church people, readings that I'm getting, like just finding an article, just randomly find this article that's exactly what I need to read, and they're all saying the same thing: restoration, time for rest, time for quietness, simplicity. So I'm doing everything to keep my life as simple as I can, and that's why, my loves, this YouTube channel, I am recommencing. I'm out of my hiatus, but I'm doing it with baby steps. I'm doing it with baby steps so I don't get overwhelmed, in full trust and excitement of where I'm going. So that's just a text message from a friend. Yeah, it's something that I'm learning. It's really powerful. This self-worthy process involves knowing that restoration is imperative. It's not laziness at all. It's not laziness when restoration is really heavily required. So anyways, and bravely and humbly creating in trust, being guided by God completely at all times, and in trust, just, like in full faith and trust, just reveling in the experience of the moment. You know what I mean? The moment. So I'm sharing with you my moment. So it's 7:30 p.m. I think it's 7:30, unless it's 6:30. Hang on a second. 6:53. So, sorry, my ear's so itchy. So it's 7 p.m. and the wind's just starting to kick in. It's not wind at all. It's a breeze. Sorry. The breeze is starting to kick in, and this is Marville. Where the moon isn't up tonight. We had that beautiful full moon for a while. Anyways, I'll get going home with my two little furballs. They're keen. I know they're keen. I can tell they're keen. I'm ready to go home. Yep, we're going home. Good night, my loves. I'll speak to you tomorrow morning, 6:36 or 6:39. If not, if not, Alvin, 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 oh, Alvin, Alvin, you say hi? No, don't lick me. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah. I might teach. He's licking his foot. I might teach him to say hi to you guys on Facebook. They'll be my little, not Facebook, YouTube. They'll be my little YouTubey mascots. My YouTube mascots, eh? My YouTubey mascots. My little YouTubey mascots. Even say hello, hello, hello. Okay, that's enough. That's enough harassment of the animals. Oh no, look at this. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I think we're all tired. Yeah, we're tired. Okay, good night. Good night, sweet dreams. I don't want to commit to a set time tomorrow. Sorry, I'm not quite ready for that. It's going to be 6:36, 6:39, 9:36, 9:36, 9:36, 9:36 or 6:39 in the morning, or 6:39 p.m. tomorrow. One of those three. Okay. And then over time I work out which is the one that works for me best. Then I will make that my set time each day. Okay? That's my promise for the moment. And then from there, then we're going to build up to the really schedulized themes. And wow, we're moving forward. And I want to remind you all, please, if you like these videos for whatever reason, these little YouTubey things I do, and anything I hear or say, anything that you hear or anything I do that you think's worthwhile liking, please do. The likes do make a difference with YouTube. Also, please share me and recommend me to people, because if you wish to, because when I get to 1,000 subscribers, then I can do interactive live videos, which I'm really looking forward to, because then I can actually interview people. So they can be on YouTube and I can be on YouTube, and I can bring them onto my YouTube and interview them, like Zoom calls, but it will be actually on my YouTube channel. But I need 1,000 subscribers to get that privilege. Yeah, that's gonna. I've got quite a few different people with amazing skill sets and wisdoms that I want to link into. Got so many plans for this YouTube platform, and I'm also going to move on to Patreon. So I'll have my YouTube channel, but then I'm also going to move on to Patreon, and it's actually on Patreon that we'll delve into the really deep stuff, because YouTube's got too many restrictions with what you can say, what words you can use, and blah blah blah. So I'm going to move on to the real nitty gritty, deep, real thorough healing, and it'll be my Patreon platform that will be membership subscription, which means that you pay to be part of my membership, and then there will be disclaimers there, and there will be duty of care upheld as well, but disclaimers, and that's where we'll really get into the heavy duty stuff. So and it will be on my Patreon site, that I think is where we'll do the more interactive, where we'll link up some sort of I've got to learn how to do it, but the Zoom, it's gone dark. Can you see that? It's gone real dark all of a sudden. It's on the Patreon that I'll link on to get the online therapy business up and running from that site. And then it's from that site that I'll create the personal one-to-ones with privacy. I have to work out how to make them completely private, like the Zoom calls 100% private, and that's where we'll do the online one-to-one therapies, and then over time therapy workshops at my home when my home's ready. So initially groups of 6, and there'll be a retreat space set up, and I've got people lined up to be carers for when the retreats are going on. Already got a lot of the curriculum set up. So this space, this 369 Thrive Daisies and Dragonflies space, is moving on to really quite godly big beginnings. What I mean by godly big beginnings is it's godly driven, godly guided for the purpose of healing. Where we're healing evil and the trauma from evil, and we're all moving towards becoming our true essence, true children of God that we really are, without any of the trauma holding us back, while still being 3D plane and while still be humans. We can actually become godly children, children of God, living in our 3D plane, living our like godly destined lives. It's just so exciting. I don't know if you can see the joy on my face, but we are going far. We're going far into our realm of love, kindness, compassion for ourselves and others, and transforming planet Earth. And we are getting Satan out. And we're starting with healing ourselves. We are healing all of the elements within us that's holding us back from being the most glorious beings that God desires and craves us, will praise for us. Just God pray for us, just who we were meant to be. Love you guys. Bye. Good night. I still don't know how to turn this thing on. It's almost dark. Can you see that? Yeah, it's dark. Whoa, night time is here. Monday night. Good night. Good night. It's hard to turn this phone off for some reason. It's really weird.